Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith in the Black channel here at Ticker Talker, and it's a Monday. And so one of the important things to always know is that things are always going to reconfirm or negate what we know to be true from one time period to the next. So what do I mean by that? So if you were to look at charts over the weekend, a lot of things went out on the lows on Friday, right? And you know what looks bad on the lows? Everything, right? So the question is, was that going to continue or was that going to get negated, right? And so what you're seeing here is the broadening formation we've been watching. And you go out, take out, stop out all these guys. They're gone on Friday. And then we come back in, but now we reverse back to the upside, coming back through the broadening formation here. So that's a 2 down, 2 up, right? And so what that does is, even though you might be slightly red on the month, because it's a Monday, it's a 2-2 reversal, which on the daily, anytime that 60 or 30 is green, and the weekly, that overrides anything on the monthly, because every weekend you only have monthly signals in force. So the question is that going to reconfirm on the weeklies or the dailies and all that kind of stuff? So we are still an inside week to start off, but we almost everything is either a 2 up or failed 2 going 3. The market will always trade in the direction of the most 2s and failed 2s going 3s. It has to, right? And so what you're seeing here is high concentration of 2-2 reversals to the upside to start off the week. Now we're just stalling out a little bit, so things will change once you get a reversal, right? Something like here. So if we can take out this 60 low, you'll get to see a little tone change, because some things will get caught up in the futures. Like when all the futures are just run, a lot of things get caught up in that. But once they start to chop around a little bit more and have a reversal against, you'll see who's real and who's not as far as the strength is concerned. So if we go to QQQ, and the Qs were an inside day here up upper left, then poked down, and now coming back through, right, trying to go for an outside day, still handling an inside week, but you can see the Qs a little different here, staying green on the month, right, and still skirting the highs. Now for today, just stalling out a little bit, you got an inside 60 here right now, so I want to know about either side of this going forward, and that's 344.20 or 340.345 in the next hour. We'll see how that goes. If we go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, the Dow Jones Diamonds, once again here, 2 down, 2 up, reversal to the upside. Now, still handling an inside week, and did take out last month's lows. So the Dow was challenged, but now coming back. Also, you can see this inside 60 here. Because if you go to Dow Theory, one of the problems would have been here, taking out last month's low. So anytime it's below 335.20, it's back above that. But you also have the transports here taking out last month's lows, right, and the utilities. Right, working on last month's lows, but now coming back, potential outside day for the utilities coming back. You can see on that 60, it goes 2 down, back up, and on the transports, here you can see this, just like tons of things here. 2 down by taking out the previous low, and then boom, the reversal to start off the new week to recover. So we want to know about that. Like if we were to take out today's lows tomorrow on a reversal back down, that would definitely get my attention about what's going on here. But right now, a little conflict by coming back up. So I want to show you, oftentimes I like to show you the scans and say, okay, I can tell you what the market's doing, right, without a chart. And all I got to do is scan. So if you take this scan here, come on boy, and I scan for anything taken out. Let's go by volume. What's taking out yesterday's highs, right? Friday's highs. And what you're going to see Wish as your lone memer in there, but you're going to see Apple and Ford and Bank of America, FCX, Microsoft, Telephone, Wells Fargo. So you're going to see it across many sectors, energy certainly, Oxy, Exxon, JP Morgan, Boeing, all right, all that kind of big names. And then if you go to the downside, show them everything taken out yesterday's lows, Friday's lows. And then what you're going to see here, you're going to see some meme. You're going to see some AMC. You got a little bit of AMD. You got a little bit of weakness in some tech, Nvidia, right? GameStop, all that kind of stuff. So you're seeing like some memes, and not as broad-based as like there's space, so more memes. Not as broad-based at all as the upside, right? So that tells us so far so good. But we're going to mind every 60, because every 60 is like a new day to us, right? So if we go in here once again, I want to know if the Qs take out either side of this 60. So far, we don't have any reversals against us, and if so, you're going to have yourself an outside day. You can see here, it's green on the day, so it started off weak, But then once it took that green here, retook the opening, now we're looking to be an outside day in QQQ. So we right out the chute, we got the guns coming up here. SWBI just cranking, and here's last month's inside month and up, and now continuing to go try and take out these highs here. 27.79 outside week last week, and you can see just like a lot of things, this started early last week. You can see this 2 down, 2 up on Friday, and now the continuation, right? So these 2 bars here were an outside bar of all that, which gives you the outside week, right? And once again, that means that this selling was rejected when it went back green here, and you come in this week, it's still being rejected and going towards the highs. Also tells us to look at RGR. And RGR also coming up, also had an outside week last week. Remember here, you can see this. Stop them out. 2-2 reversal on Friday with everything else going out on the lows, still being rejected and going up. So far, so good for the guns. We've got Roku. And Roku, pattern we look for in the monthly. The inside month, the poke down, the Rev Strat month. 1, 2, 2, and back up and starting off the week nice and green again. Once again, it started off even earlier last week here, taking out the lows, 2 down, 2 up, and then boom, off she goes. These guys are an outside bar of all that. So far, still going. If we take a look at crude, so you see how crude oil, inside day to the upside to start off the new week, right? And that gets them going. So you got your XLE here, outside day now. Like I said, these things are going to trade in the direction of the most 2 ups, right? Or change of continuity. So this was opened lower, but then came roaring back. So if you go to OIH here, 2 down by taking out the lows, 2-2 reversal to start off the new week, right? So you can go right down the line here. You got Emirata Hess is a real nice one here. Once again, taking out the lows, boom, right? Now back full time frame continuity because this monthly's green, 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 and anytime that 60 goes green, you can see this here. Now starting off a new hour, we'll see how that goes. If we go to LPI, and LPI, once again, stop all these guys out on Friday, then come back, and then these 2 bars become an outside bar of all this, right? LPI, always one we like because it's a nice mover. You can get some nice point moves out of that. If you go to FANG Energy, you'll see this, the inside day, coming back through the range. Inside month to the upside. Now we'll see if we can take that week and watch the rest of them. Nice inside 60 here, but now we'll see if they stall out just a little bit. And you go down the line, PXD, 2 down, 2 up day. EOG, 2 down, 2 up day. Slob and Halliburton, just right down the line here. Slob goes out on the lows. And so like anybody who looked at this chart of the weekend would be like, this looks like garbage. It's out on the lows. Until you take out Friday's highs. Different story now. Halliburton, also 2 down, 2 up. All right, so we'll see if anything more comes of those guys. If we go to Wish, and Wish, you know, always watching the Reddit stocks and what they're talking about and what they're doing and what they're whining and crying about. And today they're happy because they got this. Like all their other meme stocks, not so much. But you Wish you got the inside week. And now above that. So for the rest of the week, I want to know about this here, above 1254. And then, if we can retake this, the month, over 1394. So you got a little bit poked up there earlier. We can see if we can retake that. That would be an important level for Wish. If we go to IBB. IBB, once again, inside day. Then poke down on Friday and Rev Strat back here and stop out these guys, and these guys. The question is, got some more to take this inside week to the upside because we know it's got that inside here, poke down, Rev Strat month. Now, it took out these guys. The question is going to be strong enough to come up towards this thing. And first things first, we'd want to take out this weekly. Right now, trying to go inside and up off the 60. You can watch that with the Qs. And we know over there we got ILMN. Inside 60 right now, same pattern. Inside month, poke down, Rev Strat, boom, still going. So we'll see if that can crank off that 60 or not. If we go to EW, and EW, also the inside month here to the upside, Still going. Nice little day. We'll see if that sets up again. Right now it's an inside 60. And see if we can take that out here above 103.28. Just kind of sitting there right now. If we go to shop. And shop inside 60. Right? Inside 60 on the shop. And once again, that monthly. Inside month, poke down, boom, rev strat, trying to go taking out the highs. Now it's just exhaustion rest by going into the highs, but you do have an inside 60 to keep an eye on with QQQ. If we go to MOXC, and MOXC still an inside day, but you hear that once again, that poke down, two down, and back to previous range. These two become an outside bar of all that. We'll see if that picks up any more steam to come up after this stuff. If we go to AVXL, now you got inside 60. Started off, look at this month. Two down to stop them out, and then boom. Nice little run, cheap run. Stalling out here just a bit with these inside 60s. We'll see if that picks up again for you. If we go to Sava. And Sava here inside weak to the upside. And you see how it's been stuck in this range for a long time. But now it's nice long green bar on the month, and that's what we like. They tend to get longer and greener, and especially off nice inside week, so you can keep an eye on Sava to see if that sets up again. If we go to Dash, and Dash, once again, the inside month, pokes down, boom, rev straight back through these guys. We'll see if that continues. Outside day looks like here, so we'll see. Came out firing out of the gate. We'll see if that can set up again for us. Inside 30 to the upside right now. So you'll hear me say directional. And what that means is that this was a 2 up and this is inside. And so it's just a continuation. It's not a reversal as opposed to the 2-2s like here, down here. You see this? 2 down by taking out the lows, then inside. Here's your reversal to come back through the previous range, which we like because it tends to be a bigger, stronger move. Because anybody short this thing, when it comes back to a previous range, is short against that and that and that and that and that. And as you stop them out, it removes liquidity, which makes things go a little faster. We like that. We like the price to go fast. If we go to the Twitter, and Twitter, taking out last week's highs, that's good. Inside day to the upside, and the 2-2 month. Right, which means that's good all month, so long as that has full time frame continuity. If everything's green, that's something I want to know about for Twitter. And once again, here's your reversal to get in. The 2 higher, 2 up, 2 down, boom. These guys become an outside bar of that, you see? And this is what we prefer to get that corrective activity. All right, if we go to CF. And CF having a nice move here. Once again, 2-2 reversal on the day. Still inside week, so I want to be aware of that. There's a lot of things that are still inside week, although we're starting off the week strong. All these 2s are going to have to reconfirm or negate tomorrow. If you go to EOLS, and once again, here's that reversal month. Last month took out the previous month lows, but was green. Now, boom, looking for these guys to become an outside bar of hopefully all of this. Starting off the week nice, EOLS. And the downside, like I said, it's limited to like some memes. You've got GameStop having some problems here now. Inside week to the downside, right? That's potentially a problem because now you can go potential, you're right on the month, potential outside month. AMC having some issues over there in the meme land. Little bit, not as bad, but taking out previous days lows. YY having some issues here, and you can see this bright red on the month, right, with everything going up. And so far, trying to correct a little bit in here, but we'll see. If we go to NVIDIA, notable, because it's been outperforming handily. Now stuck in here in the 60s. Not the end of the world, but you can see this is a 2 up, 2 down on a Monday here, right? So a little profit taking in there, not the end of the world, because you're seeing a little bit of that AMD taking out last Friday's lows. You've got FUTU, and that's 2-2 reversal down. Still inside week, so not the end of the world. Like I said, most things are triggering to the upside. If we want to go to the Bitcoin is down, so you've got MSTR coming down. You can watch that with Riot Blockchain and Mara. Oh, Riot's coming back, Mara. And we'll just watch the continued, see if you see weakness in the continued in Bitcoin. But for right now, most things are triggering to the upside on the daily basis. But that's why we keep an eye on that 60. to reconfirm and negate. Right now, no reversal on the Qs, so we'll see how that goes to get us an outside day. All right, that's going to do for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith Black Channel here at Ticker Taco Strat Time Report.